haven't you heard of Firstnollytv?
Home of Nollywood movies.
Subscribe now.
Firstnollytv. Don't touch that.
Charity! Charity!
What?
So it has gotten to the point of discussing me with outsiders?
Who did I discuss with? About what in particular?
Stop that pretense and start talking.
Start talking about what?
What did you discuss with Nze Olinando?
I don't get it. Has it gotten to the extent of you assuming things without being sure?
You listen. He knows too much. You must have said something to him.
What did he say I said to him?
Don't take me for a ride. You should be ashamed of yourself. How would he know I haven't touched you in the past 10 years if you didn't say anything to him?
Oh, even the outsiders now know that you've turned your wife into a house furniture? You should be hiding your face in shame. Go ahead. Go ahead and search for all I care. Because I never discussed anything with anyone.
I am a man who consults sacred men and women of this kingdom and even beyond, who minister on the caduceus of Ugili and other exoteric dimensions of our forefathers. I have actually gone very far in my consultation, and it is already established that there is a deadly cult named the Circle of Studied Homo Sapiens that forces the apostles to have carnal knowledge of dead women. That is to say, women who are dead, women who are already steadied by the mandate of death. That is what they call studied Homo sapiens. And the Shifu Kulkarala, Shifu Gamalo, and the Shifu Gebenaja are members of the circle. Who is telling you all this crap?
Who are these men and women of esoteric dimensions?
Ajenazu. Bona tozu da trozu. Kamera tozu ba veloso. Osi ni de madre na dia ma. No wala na kozo mre. Aya dike di chawara kwa. Mop. And I am calling on the gods of our ancestors to come to this kola north. The gods of Umamuma Kingdom. I am calling on you because the time has come for you to expose Chief Ekulukarala and his school travelers. It is because of the deadly cult where they belong that they believe they can submerge this kingdom. That deadly cult is beating the very deadly drum that they are dancing to. And I want you to rise and expose them. Show Ekulukarala that no matter how conquerors a man has become, it is never possible for the man to conquer the gods of his land. Expose Ekulokara on Eke market day. Expose him on Ori market day. Expose him on Afo market day. And expose him on Nkwo market day. I need the gods of this land to rise and prove the Ekulokara that a cultist like him cannot head the Nzenozo institution of Umamuma Kingdom. Not even any other kingdom in the entire Igbo land. He will never succeed. Evil will never triumph over good. As we are breaking this kola nut today, let it be said that we have broken all their plans. The plans will never see the light of day. The Bible. When you sit on the round, then to the chair, beg your left and the mock and the most over. Or can they know number one?
Lord Dante, for all time's sake, you must save me from this impending doom. I've ignored Nzolinando all this while, thinking he was a loser. Just realizing that he's connected to some men and women who he describes as sacred men and women who have powers from the goddesses and esoteric dimensions of our forefathers. They are helping themselves to renew whatever I have planned to becoming the sins of my community. I want that to stop.
A man who has conquered the world is still interested in a kingdom. What an irony.
Lord Dante, the position of the sins of my kingdom is more powerful than the presidency. One can become the president for 8 years if he's healthy. When you become the Isinze, you remain Isinze until death. Nzolinando and his men are my problem, and I want them out of the way.
Ekulokaro, be wary of men rooted in ancient authorities. For the operating realms, which even the occult is yet to fully understand. The man you seek to destroy cannot be killed by a mere mortal.
Lord Dante, might understand that Nzolinando is now too strong. You cannot destroy him.
I suggest you leave the position of Isinze.
Never. Never. I will not do that. It will be held as failure on my part. I've already announced and named myself the Isinze of Umamuma Kingdom, and it must happen.
You have the power to accomplish your desires. If you want to destroy him, go ahead, do as you wish. Achieve your desires.
Come on, Nama Isinze. No mama. What am I doing? Jenny Robertson.
This is my take. This man is Ezeh Olinando, who appeal to deities should be ignored.
How do you mean we should ignore him? Can't you see he's a threat to our corporate existence? He knows so much about us, and we should do something about it.
Money.
What do you mean, money?
Money answereth all things is a verse in the Bible. And it is a verse that is my favorite in that boring book.
Where are you driving at? Are you suggesting I should give him money?
He is in need of it. All men have prices. It's a saying we cannot undermine. Give Ezeh only Nando the kind of money he cannot resist. He will be the one that will campaign from door to door, asking people to support you in becoming the misuse.
And that brings me to the question I've been asking. You are a powerful man. So powerful that your name rings bell in the far and near. You are a political juggernaut. From the grassroots, I mean local government level, to the state level, even to the federal level, they all pay homage to you. What I don't understand is why you are still dragging this Isinze position with a loafer like Olinando.
You may not understand, so you have been only explaining. But basically, I need to let you know, the position of Isinze in our community is more glorious than a political position.
What? Apart from money, what do politics bring to men, if not fame? Chief here has become famous and worthy. So, if becoming Isinze will bring happiness to him, then we have no option than to support him.
And who says I'm not supporting him? I am supporting him already. But what I actually want to understand is the rationale behind all this.
Like I said, you won't understand, but sacred this, sacred that, is the real problem of our people. Our people are so fetish that you could class them into some kind of superstition you can't come to terms with. And once I become the Isinze, I will rearrange everything in this community. And ultimately, we will unseat the king and install our person who understands us as a new king. That's the ultimate.
This is beautiful. We cheer to that.
Olinando, the man with the ultimate brain.
He dey make money like a machine, oh. He dey chop money like it is nothing, oh. If money not the matter, he go show you how to chop a dollar. If you look at it.
Chief.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
I was surprised when you called to say you're coming to my house.
Well,
I'm even more surprised now that you're here, all alone.
Well, why are you surprised? As a leader of the Umadas, I thought I should visit you. Here, 1 million naira. It is for you.
Chief. 1 million naira for me? Chief, for what?
Well, as the leader of the Umuada, I want you to help me speak to your fellow Umuadas to accept me as the one who succeeds late in the Akajiofo as the Isinze of our kingdom.
I'm sorry, Chief. I will not partake in this evil. No.
There's no evil in what I want you to do for me.
If there's no evil, just as you pointed out, it would have been handed over to you. I mean, there wouldn't have been any need for you to come all the way to my husband's house to bribe the Umuada through me.
I'm not bribing Umuada. You'll be saying that.
No, I cannot accept.
I'll make it 2 million naira. Just help me speak to the women to support me to become the Isinze.
What makes you think the Umuadas can be bought?
Oh, come on, don't say it that I'm buying them. Just a token to them to make them realize that I understand they should be part of the politics of our kingdom.
The Umuada will not accept this money. I mean, they all know that the position of Isinze, the gods appoint who they want to head the institution. It is not a political position for men to campaign for.
Do you recall that I was the one who built the Anglican church, the Catholic church? It's because I don't segregate.
Chief.
As the Isinze of our kingdom, I'm going to unite everyone. And that's it.
Chief, nobody can dispute that fact. I mean, you are excellent when it comes to giving. And there is no one to match you when it comes to that. But in the position of Isinze, I will want you to leave it for the gods. Leave it for the gods.
You know, this whole thing surprises me. Why is it that all of you are fetish?
I don't understand what you mean.
I mean, Catholics here, Anglicans here, you still dobale for the Ozo Bianele, who is the head of the deity, yet you go to church.
I don't want to talk about that. I have made my stand known on this.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Youth leader.
Sir, welcome, sir. Fine, sir.
Join me here.
Thank you, sir.
I know you would have been surprised I called you.
Honestly, I'm surprised. But then, Chief Ekuluka Alalo is one name in this kingdom that no one can ignore. I left everything I'm doing just to come and know what you need from me.
Well, the position of Isinze in this community is still vacant. Are you not bothered?
Honestly, I'm not bothered. Because Ozobianele, the chief priest of this kingdom, is still functioning in that capacity.
Is he supposed to be functioning in that capacity? Don't you think that the position of Isinze is supposed to be occupied by a man who has means and capacity? A man who can attract investments in this land?
Chief, I'm just a youth leader. I do not have a hand in the emergence of Isinze. And I'm still saving money to be an Nze. I should not be discussing about Isinze when I'm not even an Nze.
Well, I will make it easy for you to be initiated into the Nze institution. Should be roughly 1 million naira.
I didn't hear you well.
You heard me well. I'll give you 1 million naira to be initiated into the Nze institution.
Chief, 1 million naira is too much. With 500,000 naira judiciously spent, one can get initiated into the zone.
I like you. I'll give you 2 million naira. Because I don't just want you to get initiated into the Zuno. I want you to get into the enlarged Nzenozo institution.
Why are you doing this, Chief? I'm still saving money to get initiated into the Zuno. Why are you enlarging it?
I'm enlarging it because I need you. I want to become the Isinze.
What?
Yes. I want you to have the youths rally around me when I become the Isinze of this land. And you become the Fulunze. Everything you need, I'll give you.
I'm sorry, Chief. I'm not interested.
Why would you say that? Just help me get the Isinze title. And everything you need, I'll structure it and you get it.
The position you seek is not the one you can buy people with money. I'm not part of it. No.
Wow. This young man has earned my respect forever. With young men like this, that means there's still hope in this country. Wow. That's good.
You know, I know you are going to come, and here you are. Please sit down.
Why are you doing this? Huh? Why are you frustrating me? Have I offended you in any way? Why won't you allow me have peace of mind in a community I've invested so much money?
Chief Ekulukaralo, I have already explained this thing to you very clearly. I was thinking that by now you would have stopped.
I won't stop because I have a lot of positive plans for this community. My era will bring in light and development. Do you have anything against development?
I don't have anything against development, but I have something against the office that you are aiming to occupy. It is a very sacred office. And a man who is wired with your kind of exotericism should stay away from sacred areas.
Let's say 5 million naira.
What is the money for?
Just for you as Onyense to stop engaging in all these nocturnal meetings you're holding against me.
Honestly, I have never had any meeting against you. But should I understand this to mean that you feel 5 million naira is actually my problem?
Okay, I'll make it 10 million. Well, tell me, name your price. Anything to make you my friend. So what do we do for all of us?
Chief Ekulukaralo, the truth is that you are a man I have strong respect for. But the forces against you are so massive. I mean the youths, the Omuada, even the girls of this land are all against you. Because they all feel that there is something about you that suppresses the light. There is no way we are going to allow a suppressor of light to be the head of the Zenozo institution of Umamuma Kingdom.
You know one thing, Abunye? Each time you open your mouth, I see reasons why you will not become a leader in this kingdom.
Shut up! Shut up! Oh. Okay, you who is the leader now, you who is the leader, what have you led? What have you led? A man offered you the kind of money you mentioned and even promised to give you more. You refused. Ugezu, you refused, Okechukwu. Why? Eh?
Were you even listening to me at all? He didn't just offer me money. He wanted to buy me so that I will sell him to the youths of Umamuma to ride on the back of the youths to become the Sinze.
And I'm asking you now, what is wrong with that? Is there anything wrong with that? Okechukwu, if you use your office as the youth leader and make him the Isinse and become richer in the process, you become richer in the process, will he remove anything from you? Will he remove anything from you? Why will you hold this office and you're not making money from it? Eh?
You know one thing? I will never allow myself to be held responsible for your ignorance and backwardness.
You see what I'm saying? You see it now? Eh? If you know you're not ready to make money with this position, why are you occupying this position? Okay, why are you occupying this position? Huh? Oh God.
Zolinando, I am not a suppressor of light. I illuminate light anywhere I go.
Well, you may be right. But I am of the opinion that you have to stay away completely from whatever thing that concerns Nzenozo institution. Please.
All right, I'll make it 50 million naira. Do you want me to wire to you directly? Or can I use that account to use for the Nzenozo group?
I don't understand. Are you telling me you are prepared to spend a whopping 50 million naira on this?
Yes. Give me the go ahead. I'll wire it to your account immediately.
See. Well, you may offer me your kidney on a golden saucer, but you will not ever be the sins of Umamuma Kingdom.
Honestly, I'm beginning to fear he may not succeed with this. The gang up against him is so strong.
Now you're coming back to what I said before. This ambition is not worth the stress. Ikulukalaro is a madman. I don't know what he saw in this. He's in the position that he's ready to die for it.
Do not say that to him. You know he will never like it.
I've made myself clear to him about this. And I'll continue to say it because it is the truth.
I don't understand this. Stanley Ozan, I have just received an alert of 4 million naira and your name is reflected here as the sender. What is the money for?
Zolinando, I want you to take this money and get a very good car for yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. It's nothing. This is nothing compared to what you did for me back then.
Hey!
I can never forget.
Hey!
It was the words that you spoke to me that motivated me to the zenith of my success.
I'm
very grateful.
Who would have believed that a hopeless you back then will finally amount to somebody of super importance in life? Who?
That's just
the truth. Yeah. Hey, you see, this is the reason I told you back then in the palace, that you should forget everything about Ikulukarale and move on with your life. I am so happy that how it turned out.
Really, it paid off, really. I'm very glad that I listened to you.
Good.
I'm very, very glad. Because your words and that of my father, I really held on to them. And I swore never to let down the two men that means the world to me. Today,
of course. This is just good. This is so good.
I'm very
happy for you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for this. I appreciate this.
That's your word. And then, I've seen the situations of some of our youths in this community, and being that I've been there before. So I actually came back to open a very good factory.
Okay.
That will help in employing the youths and at least helping them to have an honest living.
Oh. I am in love with what I'm hearing already. I am in love. You are thinking out of the box, and I am so glad. I'm so glad.
Thank you, sir.
Stand your side. But for your information, before you say that I didn't inform you, I am not going to use this money to buy a car. I will still be managing my car, but I will use this money for something important.
It's your money. It's your money. I really want to thank you so much for standing by the truth. Ezeh.
Thank you.
And I know that the gods will always bless men like you.
Download.
Things are getting worse by the day.
Must you do this?
I'm already doing it. And I will not stop until I finish what I started.
I know you will say that. But considering what is going on now, do you still think that all this is achievable?
That Nollywood has refused to work with me does not mean others have written me off.
Exactly what I was about to say. We will render the man useless in this town. Let us use other men to achieve this.
By the time we finish with Nollywood, he will run out of this town. He will go into self-exile. Actually, I thought
Gentlemen, you should remember that when two elephants fight, the grass suffers. Don't you think that we are destroying our kingdom with all this?
Keep that to yourself.
Stanley Ozane, you know our people have this saying that Ekesiano be a blue and buke. You know, after all the rigmarole of moving round and round, men will always settle down somewhere and deal with the main issue. And the main issue is what I want us to deal with now.
Okay.
You need a bride.
I won't tell you that my mind has not been on that matter. I've really been thinking about it seriously. But I don't want to rush into marriage. I want to settle down when I've seen a very good woman. This marriage of an issue, I don't want to make mistakes.
Well, I understand exactly where you are driving at. But you need to understand, now you have made money. And now that you are starting a very big project, you need to have a woman by your side. And that woman is to help you ward off other people that may most likely come around to destroy you. You don't need me to tell you that women are sweet, yes, but women are evil. So you need one who will help you. And that is why I am saying that you need a bride.
Okay, it's true. But I promise you, I will not let you down. I'll be very careful and I will not let you down. Very soon, yeah.
The son of your own father. Style your son. It's no money. Oh yeah, they get a man. He can do well with you, my brother.
Haven't you heard of Firstnollytv? Home of Nollywood movies.
Subscribe now.
Firstnollytv. Don't touch